All right, team, let's talk about the moment that makes or breaks a sale. I'm talking about securing the $100 deposit. At this point, we should be able to assume that the customer now wants an awning. They've invited us into the home, and we have successfully executed step 1 through 3 of the sales process. Even if that's the case, when you ask for the deposit, it is still possible for you to hit objections, and that's normal. Our goal of walking through these first 3 steps successfully is to make sure that we know what the objections are going to be and we know how we can respond to them. If you've done the first 3 steps as you should, that is what you will walk into. You know the objections, you know how you're going to respond to them. The key to responding to an objection is to pivot strategically with justified language or justified moves. Today we'll walk through some common objections and walk through some examples of how to navigate them while keeping control of the conversation. All of this needs to be under the blanket of us remembering that Marygrove is the only company in the industry that pre-manufactures inventory at the level that we do. That means that our language to the customer has already tied inventory to full featured awnings at an amazing price. Inventory is used to lock in promotions and premium features that would normally be add-ons if it was a custom built awning, and we have tied very short wait times because of an inventoried product, whereas other companies will be almost touting the fact that they are custom building it, which equals a long wait time. When we push that inventory is limited in language that feels good to us as the rep, and we push that that's why the $100 deposit is the key to locking in availability, promotions, and pricing, we can navigate any of these objections. Okay, let's jump in. So with the introduction of the Tech and Comfort package, one of the more common objections that is starting to pop up more is the variation of, I don't know if I need all of this. I don't know if I need all these bells and whistles. One of the things that we have to determine really quickly is, or realize, I guess I should say, is that they probably do want these bells and whistles. That this isn't a, I don't want this. It's that I don't see the value of it. So you showed them a price, you showed them the feature set, and those two things aren't clicking. So this is a value-based objection, meaning they aren't questioning Marygrove and they're not questioning you. They're just questioning certain features tied to the price that you're showing them. That means that we need to go back and rebuild value. The key to rebuilding the value is knowing what features from the Tech and Comfort matches their hot button topics. So for example, if you had somebody that was very concerned about wind, you go back after the objection of, I'm not sure I need this entire package. Remember, we are making sure that you're fully protecting your investment. I know you have a concern about wind, living on the lake, that's perfectly normal. With the Tech and Comfort bundle, again, you're eligible for that promotion because of the inventory. With that Tech and Comfort bundle, that wind sensor and smart awning is part of that bundle for $600. The wind sensor alone is $400 and doesn't give you full coverage. Only the Tech and Comfort bundle with the wind sensor and the smart awning combined gives you a fully protected Marygrove awning. The wind sensor does real-time physical, what's happening on the ground detection of gusts and steady wind. If it hits more than 20 miles an hour, it feels that on the awning. It has a motion sensor. It's going to automatically close your awning when it feels that. On the smart awning, now you have an extra layer of protection because that smart awning is intelligently reading the weather report, seeing what's coming in the future and making sure that your awning is going to protect itself automatically whether you're home or not. Those two things combined, again, with the half off Tech and Comfort bundle, gives you the most secure awning on the market. Another example. I fully understand that we need to stay within a budget. What I want to do is make sure that this awning is perfect for you. This is a lifetime purchase. Let's make sure it's right the first time. And let's address every problem that you have on your patio right now. So based on what you told me and how you use this space, this patio is where you want your family to be in the evening to enjoy meals, do their homework, or just wind down after work. You face west. We know that the front screen is going to be essential for you making this the perfect space for you. And the LED lights will completely transform being under the awning well into the evening. You won't have any harsh lighting from patio lights. You won't have to light a fire every time you want some mood lighting or plug in more stuff. With the added LED lights and the front screen, that's $800 if you a la carte add it. Since I have this in inventory, built and ready to go, this exact combination, you're eligible for the half off Tech and Comfort bundle, making this full bundle only $600. Now you can combine the front screen and the LED lights with the peace of mind and ease of use that the wind sensor and smart system would give you for $200 less. You now have a fully loaded Marygrove awning that fits your life no matter the scenario. And it becomes future-proof, an investment in your home that you make once. Here's another example of objecting to the I don't need this package. By choosing one of our in-stock awnings, you're also eligible for our half-off premium Tech and Comfort bundle. Since you're west-facing, we already know that you'll need a front screen at $400. With the promotion, we add the front screen, add the wind sensor, add the LED lights, and the smart awning system for only $600. And here is where you would detail these items in great detail again. Go back and do it again. You now have a fully loaded Marygrove awning with everything needed to create a new living space for your home. This becomes a lifetime purchase, a true investment in the space, done once the right way. Another way to end this would be just reinforcing the fact that if they wait, and we do have to custom build an awning, these add-ons now become full price. But because we have the inventoried model that works for them, the exact combination they want, they're locking in a huge discount on features that are going to make this awning even better. The key is you have to build the value of that bundle. You have to help them picture something that they're not seeing. Because remember, these are all really obtuse ideas to them right now. They still, even after this appointment, may not fully grasp what a retractable awning is. It's our job to build that value and earn that dollar amount that we just turned to the iPad and showed them. So we want to shift the mindset from, man, do I need all of these features? Would I rather save $800 than have all these features, to, holy shit, I'd be crazy to pass up this promotion that gets me all of these features that I now feel like I need. And again, the key to being able to navigate this objection is to have listened to what matters to them during the appointment. Step 2 is how you navigate this objection. Everything that you learned from step 2 needs to be used to navigate this I don't need this whole package objection. Okay, another really common objection is I need to sleep on it, or some variation of that. I need another quote, or I never do anything the first day. This is a stall tactic, and we know that time kills all deals. You have to leave the house with the $100 deposit. If you leave that conversation, if you leave the home without the deposit, even if you laid all of the groundwork that you could for urgency, it immediately disappears. So what we have to do is we have to use that inventory language to create that sense of urgency. I totally understand you want to be 100% sure. I totally understand you want to get a second quote. I do the same thing. Hey, I always sleep on big purchases like this as well. Some sort of like, I understand language is a really good way to open up this response. But here's the thing. Our inventory changes this time of year literally daily. And now we are at the point where we are running 50 appointments or more a day. And just to be frank, the awning that we discussed might not be available. And that's really why we introduced the $100 deposit. We know that we treat our customers differently. We know that we have a customer forward focused way of doing business. And really, that's why we designed the $100 deposit. We want you to be able to have the time and freedom to consider everything. When we are dealing with our inventory system, it does require a $100 deposit to pull the awning out and reserve it for you. That gives you the breathing room that you want, the freedom you want to sleep on it, to get a second quote. But with the $100 deposit, you're locking in this promotion. You're locking in this preseason price. I can even put an installation date on for you, and you know that you're 100% ready to go, but still in control. And that's a really powerful thing to say as well, to let them know that by placing the deposit today, they're reserving the discount, they're reserving the available awning, but they're still in control. You can notice there, I didn't even say it's fully refundable. You can if you have to, and honestly, I don't think there's a ton of liability to tell them it's refundable, but letting them know that they're still in control and we're giving them that freedom and breathing room is enough to let them know, hey, this $100 deposit is designed for you. This works especially well with people that have to deal with HOAs. I go so far as saying, hey, we actually designed the $100 deposit specifically for people that need HOA approval because we don't want you to lose this package. We don't want you to lose this inventoried awning, but we know there's a reality on the ground where you have to get approval from your HOA. So it's designed for you to take advantage of. Let's do it. The other really nice thing that all of this language does is keep you on the customer's side. Hey, I'm making sure that you're in the system so you don't lose this package. But I'm also giving you the freedom to do what you have to do. Because, hey, you're right. I wouldn't do this either without sleeping on it. Right? So you're staying on their side, but you're making sure that you're leaving the house with that $100 deposit. And remember, that $100 deposit also does something to their brain chemistry that even though it's a $6,000 purchase, just handing over $100 deposit makes them think that they just bought an awning. Okay, so the key to the I need to sleep on it is really to remove the pressure of a final decision, but ensuring a commitment when you're in the house. Okay, let's talk about the third objection that is probably the most common, which is the price is too high. And the good news is that this is, again, if you've done all of your steps properly, this is probably the most honest of the objections. And because it's the most honest objection, maybe it's the easiest to navigate. Now that we have the Essential Bundle and the Tech and Comfort Bundle on the order in the sales app, we have a lot of ways that we can navigate this objection of price. And that can be good, and it can also be a challenge because we have so many avenues we can go down. Maybe we get a little flustered and don't go down the right path. Because if I get an objection of the price is too high, my first idea is to think that I have not built the value up enough, that the perceived value of what I'm selling isn't matching the price that I just turned around and showed. So my first reaction to the price is too high is try to talk about the awning as an investment in the home. Again, I open up with a confirmation of, hey, I totally get it. It's important to stay in a budget. And this is an investment in your home. And investing in the home is always a big decision. But I have to say, we have so many 5-star reviews that say, we can't imagine our deck and patio without a Marygrove awning. And that's because we are doing exactly that. We are investing in your home. We're creating a new space. This is the perfect time to do it because it's still preseason and because we have the exact combination that you need built and ready to go. We're able to take advantage of every opportunity Marygrove has given us. We've got the best price point, and that's great, but this is going to become the defining feature of your life outside. And this is a lifetime purchase. So yes, it's an investment. It's one that we will have to do once and do it right. So leaning into that investment idea, leaning into, hey, you're only going to ever have to do this once. This is a premium package because you hit us at exactly the right time. That might be enough to get over the prices too high. We can also really start to try to use our financing as the way to get over this price objection. Again, this time of year, talking about the first quarter, I really like the home show season of some combination of, hey, you know, we're not supposed to do this in the home. This is supposed to be the home show special, but we are offering no payments for a full year. I can take care of that on the back end, even though we're not at the home show. I can offer that to you. This is going to allow us to take advantage of the inventory package that we have now and allow you to budget for that full year of no payments. So financing is a huge tool right now as well for price objection. Remember, if you get to this point with really heavy price objection, any financing offer that we have available to us, you can now take advantage of. The other pivot that we can do with this is taking the tech and comfort package off completely. So if you let's say this is your third objection, they objected to, man, I don't know if I need all of this, to then, wow, this price is just way too high. You could pivot. Again, this is making sure you have actively listened and that this is the right pivot. But if they are really price shopping, you can say, hey, let me drop this price by $600 by taking the tech and comfort package off, eliminating features that you're not going to use or that won't change the way you use this space. I can take that tech and comfort package off. It's going to drop the price by $600. And I tell you what, I will put a note in the system that says for the next 2 years, if you ever decide to do the tech and comfort package, we will honor this half off inventory special for you. So you won't lose this promotion at all, but will stay within your budget today. And then you can look in the inventory system and give them a win right after taking the tech and comfort off to save them $600. Now you look in your inventory system and you say, well, actually, if you look at this, the awning that I have built in the combination has the LED lights. So let me go ahead and add those LED lights for you at no cost. So now you have the essential package being shown, adjustable pitch, housing, and motorized with remote control, $600 off instantly because of inventory. And the one that I have built ready to go has the LED lighting on it, so you get that as a freebie. Plus, I've saved you $600. This is a good maneuver, again, if you have been actively listening and you know that this removal of the tech and comfort isn't going to destroy the value that you've built in the previous steps. Probably my favorite sure bet maneuver on a price objection is pivoting to an installation savings. And the reason I like this is because I can reinforce the fact that the awning package itself is the best that can be done. Hey, I already have the essential bundle. I already have the tech and comfort half off. This is already preseason pricing. This is the best I've ever seen Marygrove do on pricing for the retractable awning. But what I can do is if you're flexible with me on an installation day, I can help you out on installation. I have a crew in the area on March 10th. If you will take my March 10th slot, I can give you free install. That's going to drop that price by $400. The reason I like this as a maneuver is, one, every time you do a discount, it has to be justified. You have to justify a maneuver that you're making. Every move that you make has to be considered by you. If you're just giving them a discount to try to close it, they're going to see right through that and they're going to keep asking for more. Justify your moves. The other reason I like that is it leads me into not asking for the $100 deposit again, but now asking if an installation is good for them. So, hey, I can help you out with installation. I can give you a free install on March 10th. Does March 10th work for you? If they answer, yeah, March 10th would work, they have said yes to the $100 deposit without me having to ask again. So again, the price is too high objection with the system that we're running right now has a ton of flexibility. You have to be an active listener to know how to pivot with the price is too high. But if you do, now you have gotten to the yes. And remember, inventory equals urgency. Your biggest weapon in closing the deal is inventory. Other thing to remember is whenever you hit objections, it's a good idea to open up your pivot with acknowledging their concern and then rebuild the value. Tie that value to inventory/urgency or offer a justified discount and then make it easy to say yes as matter of fact. Okay, if you ask 3 times, everyone should be asking for the $100 deposit 3 times. If those are pivots that are strategic and you tie everything back to value based on inventory, you'll close the deal. Good luck.